Hey, how's it going? I haven't been able to film in quite some time, a week again. So I wanted to make some announcements about things that I want to, reveal to you guys. Number one, I do have a contact email now. So if you wish to reach out for either business inquiries or tutoring, which I'll talk about in a moment, you can reach me at thebeautyofmath13@gmail.com. The beauty of math was already taken, and 13 is an important number to me for personal reasons. Now you can reach out if you have any inquiries you'd like to ask about. One of you had commented about tutoring, and you left your email. So I couldn't approve the comment because then anybody could be emailing you random stuff, and I don't want to expose you to that. You never know who's trolling comments and stuff. So now you can just reach out directly instead of asking in the comments for things like that. Tutoring is available via Zoom. If you have Zoom, we can talk about how to go through that. I'm taking payment via Venmo, and I will, issue a receipt or whatnot. We can talk about all the details of that if you shoot me an email at the email at the top. This is also on my description page now for the channel or what it's about. So if you don't want to watch the video later to get it, you can get it there. I'll also put it in the description of this video. There's going to be tutoring available, like I said. We talked about that. Possibly classes. You could do two people, like semi-private we call that, or 3 or more. I don't know about this just yet. It would depend on the interest level, and that'll depend on who's emailing and asking about it if you want to put some friends together and try to learn that way. There's also, I've added a buy me a coffee link in my description of the channel. Again, I will put it in the description of this video as well. It's just a chance to help me, basically, to get move the production to my house. Even with these new lights, I've just invested several $100s in lights in order to make it better, but it's only a slight improvement as it was without the lights. I can look at the video quality from when I was in the old room, and it had a ceiling that's like right above the board. And so as a result, the light shone straight down. The problem with exterior lights, like over here on the sides, is they reflect off the board, so I have to move them over there. If I was to put them in front, you wouldn't be able to read these words because of the reflection. So due to the nature of the type of channel I'm doing, it's better to have ceiling lights right above, and unfortunately this room doesn't have it. Furthermore, we're probably going to lose access to this building too as my place of business condenses down. We had 3 buildings in this one location. Now we're going down to 1. And I'm losing places to film. I don't know when that transition will happen, but my goal is to get myself transitioned to home. And what I need is a standalone whiteboard. The room I'm going to film in at my house doesn't have wall space to fit this. There's like a closet over there. And so what I need is a whiteboard that sits on its own stand, and it has to be a decent quality so that it's not like smudging and the board's hard to erase and stuff like that. The one I'm looking at, including delivery, I think it comes from Home Depot, is around $400. I've already invested about $3,000 in this channel with no return on investment, other than the joy of doing what I'm doing, and that is definitely something I like doing. But I wanted to give you guys a chance if you want to show support for the channel and its growth from here going forward. The other thing is when I move my operation to my house, I'll be able to film all the time if I want to. There's a lot of video content that I want to make. As it is now, I'm usually working every day, 7 days a week. Currently, I am teaching at different times, not always all day long. And so, I want to be able to film other days, weekdays and stuff. It used to be when I was coming to an on-site location every day, when I finished work, I could film at night. Now in this room, I can't film at night. I need the daylight added to the lights to make it even be this quality of whiteboard. I have several big ideas for videos that I want to do, but I'm a perfectionist. I don't want a subpar quality video. I've already had several of those that they're okay for video, but I want it, if I have the ability to make it better, I want to do so, because that video is going to go from now towards the end, and I don't want to refilm it later with the same passion and speaking content and all of that. So I'd rather just get it done in one shot in a better filming location than this. So the goal again is to move it to my house. I also want to make a video about, there's the how to prepare video that I made. It's the most popular video on my channel. And what I wanted is to create one of those videos for people who have a little bit less access to financial resources. I was one of those people as a kid, I get it. I've never had an hour of tutoring in my life. Not everybody's family can afford that, but that doesn't mean that you still can't prepare and do the best that you can with the resources you have available. I want to make a video explaining that and talking about ways that you can go about that when you have limited financial resource access. But I don't want to make it in this room. So when I get this home to my house, I will film that video as one of the first ones. So yes, buy me a coffee. I think they're like $5 or something. I don't know what I set up on there exactly. I'm also going to have a Patreon soon. Patreon is a chance again to give exclusive access to my subscribers to different things. One of those things, I didn't mention it up here, I will formulate a customized plan tailored to you. Kind of like the how to prepare video, but I will customize it for you and your development. And we can do, that'll be included in one of the Patreon tiers. If you're not familiar with Patreon, there's different tiers that you can do, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, of different ways of getting greater access to things that I'm doing. One of those tiers will be that I meet with you once a month for a half hour for a customized action plan that I will check up monthly to see your progress on it and kind of be a coach to you, even though you could live far, far away, East Coast, India, Korea, wherever, Canada. You know, if people who are interested in this, I can help in your development and design a plan that's suited for you based on your current experience and where you're at and your weaknesses and strengths and all of that. And we can talk about that at that time. I'm also going to have t-shirts like this available on one of the tiers. I don't know if it'll look exactly like this. This shirt was prohibitively expensive, somewhere in the range of, for the one shirt, about $70 or so. We don't really want a $70 t-shirt, do we? So I think we're going to try and find a different way to make t-shirts. Patreon offers that with merchandise that they help you create. I haven't had a chance to explore it. In fact, I'm teaching here in about 8 minutes. And I've got to get this video done in that time. So the t-shirts will be an option on there. There will be tutoring packages and possible other exclusives that you can get access to, like a private chat, a channel for, people can group chat. And, if you wish to reach out, like I said, for any inquiries about development, I get so many questions in the comments about, oh, what should I do next, or what should I be doing? And I want to give a way for you guys to, meet with me once a month and go over that, for those who are interested. So that's all the announcements I have for now. I don't know if I can film after I'm done teaching. I'm done at about 5:30 Pacific today. If there's still enough light, I will try and get a teaching video. But if you look back at my older videos, especially when I first got the Logitech Brio, and compare the lighting in that situation to the lighting now, it's like night and day difference. And I don't feel good with the shadows on the board. It's not as clear. It's not good. And I want to make it good. I want to make it better. I know a lot of you don't care so much about those kinds of aspects, but you're leaving an impression on people, and I want to make sure that that impression is a good one going forward. So that's it for this video. Leave me a comment down below with your thoughts, and hopefully this is a good development as I continue to grow the channel and help grow the competition math community in general. So don't forget, I do have also a list of channels on if you go to channels on the far right of my page or whatnot, there are several other important channels that you can check out. One is Osman Nall. Osman is an absolutely brilliant mind. He does a lot more Amy content than I do, and he does a lot of other content. He's been around a lot longer. If you're looking for a resource, you're consistently qualifying for Amy, and you're trying to practice more Amy questions, I highly suggest his channel. He does a bunch of other stuff like European math competitions, and on top of it, I've heard from several students who personally have tutored with him. He's a really nice guy. He's a genuine article. So just give him a look, give him a subscribe if you will. There's several other channels on there. One is Professor Rob Bob. He does like pre-cal and I think some calc and some algebra 2 lessons for general school level material. And he's a fantastic explainer as well. He teaches really well. Utilize that resource. There's another channel on there as well. I can't think of it off the top of my head exactly the name, but something about STEM, I think. Anyhow, yeah, so I will make more announcements about the other channels later. You guys have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.